Welcome to the Devil's Eye YouTube channel, a YouTube channel that combines my love of heavy metal as well as the gym. In today's episode, I'll be talking about Deafheaven's latest release, 10 Years Gone. Deafheaven is a black gaze band from San Francisco, California, formed in 2010 by members Greg and Carrie. This is Deafheaven's first live album titled 10 Years Gone. Prior to this, Deafheaven have had 4 studio albums, 1 EP, 1 split, and 2 singles. On this record, Deafheaven plays through a mixture of old and new songs throughout their career, hence why it's called 10 Years. So the first thing you sort of notice with this album is obviously there's no live crowd due to it being recorded in 2020. However, this sort of doesn't take away too much from the experience, as it feels more like a jam. I guess kind of them running through a set list. As the time I've seen them play live, this is sort of very close to what they do sort of play when you see them. So I guess if you haven't seen Deafheaven live, this is sort of a good place to start. As you know, who the fuck knows when bands like that will sort of tour again. But yeah, they also sort of, I guess, mess around with the song structures, hence the more jammy kind of feel. They'll sort of add bits and take away things or extend certain parts, again, similar to, a live setting. For example, in the song Baby Blue, where they go into a slight jam sort of near the end of the song as it heads towards its crescendo. Again, it makes it different from then, say, just listening to the record. As I mentioned earlier, the one downside to this album is sort of the lack of crowd noise or band interaction. Sort of 2 prime examples for this of me are, Code Orange's Unplugged album from this year, where there was, a bit of interaction between Jamie and, I guess, the Twitch audience at the time. Or with Typo Negative's Fake Lab album from back in the day, where, again, there was sort of little skits and stuff thrown in there, fire alarm getting pulled off the band, getting booed and that kind of thing. Obviously, I don't expect, Deafheaven to sort of do the Typo Negative tongue-in-cheek thing, but, it could have been cool if they had, again, a bit of interaction with the band, even the drummer counting them in or something like that, just to kind of add that extra level to this project. Overall, this is an enjoyable album, from my standpoint, and a must listen if you're a Deafheaven fan, especially if you haven't seen them live. I definitely recommend checking it out. However, if you're looking to get into Deafheaven, this isn't it. I would start with Sunbather or New Bermuda. Again, that'll give you a better vibe for the band than just sort of listening to a collection of songs, I guess. If you're looking to, again, explore the band more, this is definitely a good starting point, because, again, I sort of find sometimes like a live song is a good way to get into an album maybe that you haven't heard before, or you might not have been around for when it got released or something like that. So, my favorite tracks of the album are, Dream House, Baby Blue, and From the Kettle to the Coil. If I'm going to give it a rating, I probably give it like a 3.5 out of 5. So like, comment, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you want to follow me on social media, it's at The Devil's Eye on Instagram. So I should be back sometime next week with another review.